Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Link to the Past randomizer. It's been a while since I've recorded, but hopefully that doesn't mean I've gotten any rustier in terms of actually playing the game. So, last time we finished the Eastern Palace, as I recall, and now we're going to go over to the Palace of Darkness. I don't believe we've been here before on this playthrough, so we'll need to do the whole shebang with the monkey here first, but that's not for a little bit left. So, if you're familiar with the monkey, you'll know that you'll need to pay him in order to get into the palace. It costs about 110 rupees in order to get him in there. That's not the right way. It's just like this. Pretty straightforward. And it'll just deduct the rupees from you automatically without any dialogue prompts, so no need to worry about that. Other tools you'll need for the Palace of Darkness include not getting hit on your way there, otherwise you have to actually spend more. Way to go, me. There we go, got him back. You'll also need the lamp, the bow, the hammer, obviously, and some form of ranged weaponry. If all else fails, bombs works fine. Alright, he's gonna open up the palace for us. Let's go inside. So, the way I like to start it off here is to go to the right. No, actually, that's wrong. Alright, yes, it has been a while, I suppose. I need to go to the left first, because that is a dead end, and it has just one chest there. So you'll notice that it's playing the Light World Dungeon music, because there's a pendant in here, not a crystal. Now, while we have all the tools we need for the Ice Palace, we have a Source of Fire, we have the cane that really helps with the puzzle there, we have the hook shot. I figured since we were really close by, we can knock this one out too, since we have everything we need for it as well. We'll at least get some hearts here. We'll just switch down here, and that gets us the chest we need. Now, this chest is going to be this dungeon is going to be pretty front-loaded with keys. Lots and lots of keys. So you're going to get a lot of those to start, and then you're going to start getting some real treasure on the tail end of it. That's usually how it works in my experience. But there is a lot of treasure in here that isn't just dungeon treasure, so it's a good place to get stuff. What we're looking for most of all is the flute, so we can get to Misery Mire. While we don't strictly need to beat it to beat the game, because there is only a pendant there, not a crystal, I still want to beat it on screen to show you guys my strategy for getting through it. That and, there's some stuff I'd like to demonstrate around there as well. Let's see. So for this part, hookshot's pretty useful against these jellyfish monsters. Ow. Okay. We can take a nice shortcut here that we couldn't normally if we were in the normal dungeon because we wouldn't have the hammer yet, but yeah. But before we do that, we've got a bombable wall on the left here. There's a wall on the right as well. It leads to a room with fairies if you need them. But like I said, keys, keys, keys. So let's go ahead and hit this down. Want to flip the switches for a second here. And then we want to loop back to basically the beginning part of the dungeon. I feel like I remember, clowning on this red guy with some sort of secret maneuver I hadn't used before. Might have been in an episode, or it might have been on one of my live streams. I am doing live streams now, if anybody who's watching this is not aware of this. Yeah. I don't have a set schedule right now, because I need to be alone at home, which is often not possible. But I try to do them as often as I can. So follow me on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/alxprit. That's ALXPRIT. There's an arrow upgrade. Cool. Now let's get back to the game at hand. Get another little treasure here if we hit this switch. Couple of upgrades in a row. That's cool. Alright. And we're back here, basically. So we went in a big loop that kind of looped in on itself as well. We can actually use those 8 bombs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back here through the right side instead of the left this time and grab a chest on my way up. So this switch over here can be hit by the boomerang if you have it, the magical boomerang. If you don't have the boomerang, you'll need to go over there, throw a bomb, and run over here in order to get to this orange switch. It's not impossible. It's actually very possible. So, never fear. Bad. Too slow. I have the beams. I can just ignore that guy anyway. Okay, so over here, is a one. Actually, I want to go over here first because there are more chests over here, and I still don't have the big key. Okay, so let's take a loop down here. This is just a big money room, but there's also some chests down here as well. This greatly makes up for the cost of actually entering the palace, so if you were worried about that, don't. Just more keys. I guess I'll need them. There's one I need to use, like, just south of here, and there's one, like, right at the end of the area as well. So I guess the big key has... well, it doesn't have to be in here. But I'm gonna grab this just in case. Nope, 1 arrow. I think there's one chest that has 1 arrow in the whole game. So we found it. So I guess the big key was in this path, and I was cautious for no real reason here. Anyway, here's one reason why you need the lamp. This room full of dinosaurs. So there's 2 chests in here. One of them was the compass over there, and I guess the other one is going to be the big key, because we need to open that chest. You know, the one we saw near the falling bridge earlier. Last chest is over here in the corner. There we go. Let's get my bombs ready. Ah, too far up. No biggie. What do we got in here? A map. So that leaves us with all the items in the dungeon. So that means we're going to get a surprise when we beat the boss. So that'll be interesting. I like surprises. Now, I'm not sure if on this file I've bothered to go get the Quake Medallion, so once I'm done with this dungeon, I'm gonna loop back over there to the north side, past this area, on the overworld, and see about that. I always forget to go there. So the way to get past this room is pretty simple. Do that. Sometimes I go even farther than that. Let's see. Let's make them all merge into one tentacle. Whoa, lag. It's the true enemy of this game. Alright, that guy won't follow me through the door. He's a chump. Yeah, I guess this'll save some time. You could just push that top right statue onto that switch over there. Oh, yeah. Silver arrows are going to be great. This room is why you need the arrows to progress in this dungeon. Well, that and the one just coming up here, too. Oh, looks like we maxed out our arrow cache. That's good. Let's see. So I'm going to let this wait. Okay. Just need to hit this eyeball statue here in order to unlock the way forward. And the path downstairs will need the hammer, and we'll need the lamp, because it is dark down there. But otherwise, it's pretty much a straight shot to the end from here. So for the first Dark World dungeon, I'd say it's pretty good at ramping up the complexity compared to the Tower of Hera. But it's also not impossibly hard compared to some of the other Dark World dungeons, like the two we haven't done yet. And there's where the last key goes. Now you can hit these guys with the hammer itself once they get flipped, but you also have just as high a chance of re-flipping them. And that's no good. And once they unflip themselves, they get faster. It would help to light the torches, but I'm saving my magic. Not really sure why. I don't need it for like any puzzles in this area, or for fighting the boss, but just to prove that I can, I suppose. Now, if I had the level 3 sword, I'd be one-shotting these guys, but I don't. Now it's time for the boss! Little known fact, or maybe it's more well known now, you can actually use bombs against the mask and they do more damage than the hammer does. So what I like to do is sort of wait until it's about to explode before I throw it, and then, you know, throw it. Of course, this pattern is a little sporadic, and these fireballs and the tail there hurts quite a bit. But if you have the silver arrows, you can just kill them in one shot. Let's see, what do we get for killing this guy? Oh, the bug net! Handy. We didn't get the flute, so that means we're going to head to the Ice Palace next. I'd like to do that today, but I don't think I can fit it into my recording session here. Oh well. So let's go ahead and do that Quake thing. That'll be a good way to pad out some time, I suppose. Oh yeah, I have to go the other way. I wish there was, like, a fast travel in the Dark World like there is in the Light World. I kind of get why there isn't, but it really can be a bit of a bother just going everywhere on foot. And I could warp to the Light World, then Flute, and then warp back, but there's no easy way to warp to where I need to go in the Dark World from the Light World. I could Flute over there easily enough, but I can't warp back, is the problem. So as I recall, we went to the pyramid and got the item there already. Usually on my way up to get the Quake Medallion is when I fetch it as well, but I'm going to bypass that and try and play it a little smartly. I'm also going to try and remember which words of the English language are indeed English. That guy had my number. Not as much as that one green knight near the start of the game, though. Holy cow. Okay. Wait, I need to go in here. How is my potion supply, anyway? Huh. I still only have 2. Well, that's alright. It's just more things for us to hunt down. I hate it when that happens. Ah! Whew. That was a close one. Yeah, I don't think I've been here yet on this file. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I need one of these to throw in there. So you gotta irritate the, what's it called? I forget what this kind of fish is called. Oh, hey! He paid us off. Catfish, that's right. Irritate him by throwing something into a circle of stones, and he normally gives you the Quake Medallion, but it's a randomizer, so he's going to give us something else. Oh, right, I don't have the flute. Well... I forget, did I go back and grab these over here? Yes, I did. Okay. So we're right near a whirlpool, so I might as well take that and see if it gets me any closer to where the ice palace is. And I forget if I check the... Oh, well, yeah, this is perfect. I meant to do that! I forgot to check if this was anything useful. Oh yeah, no, it's not. Okay. You know what? Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a backup, and if it doesn't end up working out, I'll end the episode here, but if it does, you'll see me go through the Ice Palace. Won't that be fun? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, let's go in. So the only way to get to the Ice Palace is through this warp, because it is otherwise totally enclosed. So let's go inside here, and have some fun. We're gonna need the fire rod to deal with these guys. Bombos also works if you have that. You can get through the entire dungeon with just Bombos, if that strikes your fancy, or if that's by necessity, which it very well may be. This place is pretty complicated, but I've done it enough times that I think I've got a good handle on my route. So I'll try and share that with you all today. So first things first, the first part of this place, there's really not much variation in how you can approach it. Oh, whoops. These guys are easy to kill with a quick shot. Oh, man. Well, these ice tiles are okay, but there are ones later in the dungeon that are even more slippery than that, if you can believe it. Now this is the room where I like to use a magic medallion to kill everyone. It also gets rid of a bunny transformer in the north pot there. Huh. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't need to kill those guys. They're just hassling me. Had to get them out of my way. Something smooth criminal. Okay. So lay a bomb there, wait for it. Now lay a bomb here, wait for it. These guys won't bother me if I don't bother them. They might not even bother me if I bother them, actually. And for those guys, all you gotta do is lay a bomb when they collapse, and you'll kill them. Sometimes it lags the game, walking around while they're already there. Sometimes it doesn't. Now watch out for those shadowy guys going in and out of the holes there. They really hurt if they hit you. Appropriately enough, this is the dungeon where you normally find the blue mail for the first time, so it helps a little. That crystal switch is like a weird move there because you need it. There's no way to get past without it. Let's use the hookshot to take a little shortcut in this room. I always like to do that. And I don't think there's anything in there. I don't remember anything being in there. Alright, got that. You can use the Pegasus boots to manipulate your movement on the ice there. Watch out for that guy. And so what I like to do here is I like to go this way. Now this is the icy floor I was telling you guys about. Position yourself perfectly with the stairs or else you'll waste your time moving back and forth with them a bit. So in this room, I gotta kill 2 ice boys to get a chest. And then we have to fall down here. If I had gotten the big key before this, I would bomb a hole on the left and fall down there to open the chest. But since I don't have it yet, we gotta do the circuit first. No big whoop anyway. So in this room, there's a key under here. That's very important. If you don't grab that, you will get trapped. Let's see, I believe I have magic powder in case I need it. Okay, slide through here. Oh yeah, there's a thing here too. Aha! Oh, now you give me the big key. Whatever. So as I recall, this dungeon has a fair amount of treasure in it as well. But I usually don't get anything super great here. Maybe one good treasure, and that's about it. But let's see here. We don't need to go to the left there. That's just the other side of the hole I jumped into earlier. What instead I want to do is go through here. And this room is the one that requires the hook shot. So I just stab these guys until they finally get out of my way and let me pass. There's a way to glitch yourself across the hole there with bombs. I saw that on stream once, but I haven't taken the time to learn how to do it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just take some damage walking across that. I've used enough of my magic already, and I haven't gotten any refills yet. Not that you need too much anymore from here on out, actually. So let's grab this, toss it aside, move up. We got ourselves another key. Alright. So let's grab this chest while that guy is dying. Ooh, full heart container. And finally, pull on the tongue to open the door. This room is very dense. I like it. Alright, so that leaves us with our final treasure, which is the map. Let's see, did I get anything else? Looks like I'm missing the compass, so we'll probably get that by beating the walls. I actually don't have bombos, which is kind of weird. Now, as I recall, back at Skull Woods, I killed someone with ice and it did not give me any magic, so I'm not going to bother trying to do that here. No, if I don't have bombos, maybe I will need magic, but I have half magic at least, so that'll get me going. Well, you know, I haven't opened the big chest yet. Maybe that has a treasure in it that I have neglected to obtain. So basically I'm doing the full loop again. It might have been faster to go backwards and use some of my keys, but I don't like to risk it. There we go. Huh. I got two hearts there? Or was I only missing 1.5? Well, I'm missing 1.5 now. Oh boy. I don't know why those things send you flying back. How does it even work? That's my question to you guys today. We're almost done. Almost. Just gotta beat these guys again. Usually these guys give me magic. Oh, there's a little. Okay. I feel a little better now. Above half of my half. So now what we're gonna do is we need to go back to the room with the pitfall that I fell down before. And we have to bomb our way to the big chest, and from there, proceed to the final part of the dungeon. Bomb. There we go. It's right there. Alright, one more chest to open. Alright, that's the cup. So, once again, the boss is going to have a surprise for us, I think. Unless it's like a key that we don't have yet. That's happened to me before. Kinda sucks. So I'm just going to walk past these guys. They don't matter. Nothing matters. Ow. Okay, that sucks. Okay, no, I have all the keys I need. So yeah. This switch is really annoying to press down if you don't have the cane. So that's a trick you can do. It's so well known, I feel like nobody who really knows what they're doing doesn't not do that anymore. Let me know if you like doing the full circle in Ice Palace and doing it the way that they intended for you to do. I gotta say, I think it's unlikely, but I've been proven wrong before. Don't push it down more. This is such a tight squeeze, I hate it. Okay, we made it. The boss is just under this thing. Alright, so basically just throw fire at it until it gets out. And from there, I'm going to put on my potion and get myself ready for some combat. Really, the clouds aren't the problem, it's the ice randomly falling all over the area. And it alternates between, like, diagonal directions and cardinal directions. It really annoys me. But the best way to protect yourself from the clouds themselves are spin attacks, obviously, making yourself lethal. They hurt more than the ice, but everything hurts in this battle. That's why they gave you the blue mail in this dungeon. So if you don't have it for this fight, be very careful. Another thing that sucks is I only have the Master Sword, so that's making this take a lot longer than it has to. Come on. One of you die at least. Hey, the game listened to me. Oh, boy. Alright, that's 2. Oh. Good. Good. What did I say? I thought I had all the keys. Oh yeah, I guess I could have used my other key on that one shortcut door in that room with the spikes between the chest and the skull. With the fake bombable wall. So I guess that means we still don't have the flute, so we need to go looking for it. Wherever could it be? Find out next time on the Link to the Past Randomizer redo. I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna see you next time. Enjoy yourselves.